Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's video we'll be reviewing the Lexus NX 250. Now, a lot of people will call the NX just a luxury RAV4, but the NX has unique exterior styling, unique interior, and powertrains that the RAV4 doesn't have. But this version of the NX has the exact same powertrain as the RAV4, so I guess we'll find out if this is really just a luxury RAV4. Before we get in this video, I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to the Larry Miller Lexus here in Murray. I'll include a link to the website in the description down below so you can check out what they have currently. Also include a link to my car buying guide. Let's get into it. Under the hood, we have a 2.5 liter 4-cylinder that goes through an 8-speed automatic transmission. Fuel economy is 25 around town and then 32 on the highway, with power outputs being 203 horsepower and then 184 pound-feet of torque. Before I move forward with this review, I do want to mention if you want to see more videos just like this, then I recommend you subscribe because I post content every single day. So starting with the hood, you guys can see really cool metallic white paint with this particular NX, and I love the headlight design here. Also got the turn signal indicator, and it's cool how the Lexus logo kind of swoops through. We've got the fog lights down below, and then you can see metallic gray for the grille. And so yeah, it's got that normal Lexus style here. I'll try to get you guys a center shot. There you go. Now around the side here, our tire wheel setup is 235 by 60 by 18 in the front and over in the rear. And you can see here with the wheels, you got the silver with the metallic gray, and then unpainted fender flares, same with the trim there along the side. I've always thought those are kind of weird in cars. You put those extra little pieces on the doors. Anyways, there's a side profile. Now this leads us to the key fob. We have our lock and unlock function. We got the opening for the hatch. We got the Lexus logo there on the back, and pop it open. Now popping into the rear, you guys can see we've got a cargo cover built in from the factory. And the NX, again, people call it luxury RAV4 for a reason. It's basically the same dimensions, so you've got quite a bit of storage space here behind the second row. When you're all done, just press that and that will lower the hatch right back down. Really cool taillight design. You can see with the light bar effect towards the center. Lexus logo front and center as well, which is pretty nifty. You can see NX 250 all-wheel drive down below, and that's the rest of the rear. Now taking a look at the door panel in the back, you guys can see soft touch here and down below as well. And then that's the little door popper from the inside. This is pretty cool with that trim. And then nice seats, look at this. Nice trim all down the center. Quickly pop in. Decent amount of room, not a massive amount. Got a little storage pocket. Got some vents here in the back, USB ports down below. And then headroom is, it's not massive, but it's pretty good. It does pop down a little bit though. Now taking a look at the front door panel, you can see soft touch here and down below as well. You got all of your window controls here. You've got your mirror adjustments as well. The mirrors power fold in. You got memory seats, blind spot monitoring with the mirrors, and then here are the front seats, perforated all down the center portion. Adjustments there on the side, and then you can see here with like the gas cap release. Got the opening for the trunk, and then soft touch on the dash. Now taking a look at the steering wheel, we've got soft touch trim all around. Paddle shifters here on the back of the steering wheel. Bunch of practical controls in the front, including our adaptive cruise control, our lane centering, we've got our volume and voice command controls as well. And then just traditional stocks there on the back. Now taking a look at the gauge cluster, you can see that we've got that little screen there on the side which we can scroll through and see different bits of information. And then we also have our drive mode select as well, which, you know, kind of changes things a little bit. Just a regular backup camera in reverse. Trajectory lines do turn with the steering wheel, by the way. And then as for the rest of the infotainment system, I said set up later. This is weird. I've never had it. What if I do exit? Okay, there we go. Anyways, I guess I just can't think this morning. Quick response time with the infotainment system, as you saw with me going through all the different menus. It's easy enough to use. One thing to note, all the climate controls and everything are in the infotainment system, so like this bottom section of the screen, but you do get a physical volume control, I guess. Drive mode select right here, and then you can see with the USB ports And then we've got this little cover here. It's pretty cool. Shifter here for the 8-speed, some cup holders, and then we've got this kind of like random button section is what I'll call it. Got your auto hold stability control. It's for your off-road mode, parking brake, hill descent, auto stop start. And the center console, it opens up both sides. Nice trim here on the top. Same thing with the dash. And the glove box is normal, lined with felt. And then we do have a sunroof up top too. Here's a quick look at the window sticker, 2025 Lexus NX 250. Got a few packages on this. Total MSRP $47,435. So, you know, it's a few $1,000s more than like a super loaded up RAV4. Let's see how it drives. Well, let's quickly talk about visibility before we set off. Over the hood, both the mirrors do have blind spot monitoring, and then the rest of the rear. And let us set off. Well, of course, after we sneak past this little, not so little, I guess, Highlander. We're the little one here. Very interesting. You know, there's a lot of years, or a lot of, yeah, I'd say a lot of years where I don't review the base model NX, not because I don't want to, but because I don't build all that many of them. Most people that are going to go for the NX usually want to get, you know, a more loaded up version, right? At least with the turbo powertrain, especially that new 2.4. That new 2.4 has got really good power, 275 horsepower, and then 317 for the torque. So it's just a solid unit. What I will say is seats are comfortable. Lexus always does a good job with the seat comfort and all of that. And pretty good insulation in here as well. So that's another plus. Man, there should not be any traffic right now. It's not lunchtime. It's not rush hour. But I guess it's Utah now. Not as bad as other places, but it's definitely picking up. I noticed that my commute just gets a little bit longer as time goes on. Oh, this feels weird in an NX. It's not bad. But yeah, I'm used to that like turbo push, or you know, with the hybrid NX, you get that instant push from the electric side of things. So it's, like I said, it's not bad, but it's a different experience. Smooth though. Steering's good. Yeah, this feels weird. Let us see what the full-blown acceleration is like with the 250 here. Ooh! Smooth. Yeah. Well, I can tell you why they don't sell that many 250s, or at least here in Utah. It's not bad, but it just doesn't fit the character of the NX. And I think that most customers that buy Lexus, and you know, Toyota has this too, they got money. They got money. And so they've got the money to spend the extra few $1,000s to get the turbo engine. So I think that's what it comes down to. But overall, I mean, it's a nice car, really nice interior, nice exterior. The engine just, yeah, it's weird in this. It's definitely weird. What I would like to see though is Toyota put this, and the, not this engine, sorry, the 2.4 turbo that you can get in the NX in the RAV4, do like a super sporty RAV4. I don't know, I think that'd be pretty cool. Or put it in the Tier D off-road RAV4, like a Tier D off-road plus, something like that. That could be pretty fun too. But either way, the 250 is not a bad car. Some of you might like it because the price point this is at. I mean, if you basically just want a bougie RAV4, that's really what this is. There's no extra performance. It's got the different sheet metal and the different interior. So if you want RAV4 performance, RAV4 fuel economy, but you want Lexus style and a Lexus interior, that is what the 250 is. If you want something that's differentiated from the RAV4, then yeah, you jump up to the 350. So Let me know what you think.